All right, everyone, let's dive into something we all crave. Those rock solid friendships that make life brighter. Ever notice how some people just seem to attract friends like magnets? It's not magic. It's a few key habits that they've nailed down pat. Let's spill the tea on what those are so that you can level up your friendship game too. Yep, we're talking about the behaviors and communication styles of those lucky folks who always seem to have a close-knit crew. We all want those ride or die friendships, right? The kind where you can be yourself, laugh until your sides hurt, and always have a shoulder to lean on. So, what's their secret? Let's break it down and see what makes them so good at building those strong bonds. Get ready to take notes because this is your guide to becoming a friendship magnet. First off, these friendship wizards are masters of truly listening. We're not talking about the kind of listening where you're just waiting for your turn to talk or scrolling through your phone. No, those folks are locked in, laser focused on you. They hear your words. They hear the tone of your voice. They even pick up on those subtle cues we all give off when we're trying to say something without actually saying it. They're not just hearing you, they're feeling you. And let me tell you, being truly heard and understood is a rare and precious gift. It makes you feel validated, valued, and connected on a deeper level. Then there's empathy. These friends are like mind readers when it comes to your feelings. They just instinctively know when something's up, even if you haven't even said a word. They're not afraid to dive into those messy, complicated feelings with you, whether you're celebrating a big win or dealing with a major setback. They're right there with you, offering a shoulder to cry on, a listening ear, or even just a silly joke to lighten the mood. It's like having a built-in support system, a warm hug on a bad day, and a cheerleader for all of your good days. They're the kind of people who remind you that you're not alone in this crazy thing we call life. Now let's talk about positivity. Not the fake, cheesy kind where everything is rainbows and butterflies and unicorns, but the genuine, heartfelt kind. These friends have a knack for finding that silver lining even when storm clouds are gathering overhead. They're not in denial about the tough stuff, but they refuse to let it get them down. They see challenges as opportunities, setbacks as lessons, and even the most mundane moments as something to be savored. Their optimism isn't just a mood, it's a way of life, and it's infectious. Spending time with them is like getting a shot of pure sunshine on a gloomy day. They lift your spirits, they boost your confidence, and they remind you that even when things get tough, there's always a reason to smile. Speaking of sunshine, reliable friends are like that too. They're always there to brighten your day, no matter the weather. They're your rock, your constant, the ones you can always count on through thick and thin. Whether you're celebrating a major milestone or navigating a personal crisis, they're right there by your side, offering unwavering support and a listening ear. Need help moving apartments? They're the first ones to show up with a truck and a can-do attitude. Feeling down in the dumps? They'll drop everything to bring you a pint of ice cream and a shoulder to cry on. These friends are the epitome of dependability, and their loyalty is unwavering. Having someone you can always rely on no matter what life throws your way is a true treasure. It's like having a safety net, a guarantee that you'll never have to face the world alone. And let's be honest, that's the kind of friend that we all want in our corner. Open communication is another cornerstone of these strong friendships. They're not afraid to dive into those deep conversations, to tackle the tough topics, and share their own vulnerabilities. But here's the key. They do it with grace and respect. They choose their words carefully. They listen attentively, and they always approach each other with kindness, respect, and compassion. This creates a safe space where everyone feels comfortable expressing their true thoughts and feelings without the fear of judgment or criticism. It's psychological safety at its finest. It's like having a built-in safety valve for your friendship, preventing those little misunderstandings from snowballing into major conflicts. Authenticity is like the secret sauce of these amazing friendships. These friends are the real deal, through and through. They don't wear masks, they don't put on airs or try to be someone they're not. They show up as their true selves, quirks, idiosyncrasies, and all. And that's what makes them so magnetic. They're comfortable in their own skin, and that confidence radiates outwards, drawing others in. It's incredibly refreshing to be around someone who's so genuine and unapologetic about who they are. Because let's face it, who wants to spend time with someone who's constantly pretending or putting on a show? Life's too short for that kind of drama. These authentic friends create a space where you can relax, be yourself, and never ever worry about being judged or criticized. They celebrate your individuality and encourage you to embrace your own unique qualities. It's truly a beautiful thing. And speaking of refreshing, let's not forget the power of a good laugh. These friends have a knack for lightening the mood no matter how heavy things get. They're always ready with a well-timed joke, a silly story, or a goofy impersonation that leaves you rolling on the floor. Their humor isn't mean-spirited or at anyone's expense. It's lighthearted, playful, and just plain fun. It's like having your own personal comedy show on call, ready to brighten even the dullest of days. And you know what? Sometimes laughter really is the best medicine. It can break the tension, ease the pain, and remind you that even in the midst of chaos, there's still joy to be found. These friends are masters at using humor to connect with others, to create moments of shared laughter that bond you together and make life's challenges a little bit easier to bear. Supportive friends are your ultimate hype squad, your personal cheerleaders in the grand spectacle of life. They're not just politely clapping from the sidelines. They are front and center, waving pom-poms and shouting your name from the rooftops. Whether you've landed your dream job, finally finished that marathon that you've been training for, or simply managed to get out of bed on a tough day, they're there to celebrate with you. They see your potential, they believe in your dreams, and they genuinely want to see you succeed. Their enthusiasm is contagious, their encouragement unwavering, and their support knows no bounds. They're the ones who remind you of your strengths, pick you up when you fall, and push you to reach for the stars. Last but certainly not least, these friendship gurus understand and respect your boundaries. They recognize that even the best of friends need their own space sometimes, and they're totally cool with giving you that. Whether you need a quiet night in to recharge your social batteries, a weekend getaway to clear your head, or simply a few hours to pursue your own interests, they won't take it personally. They understand that healthy boundaries are essential for any relationship, and they're happy to give you the freedom and the autonomy you need to be your best self. There's no guilt tripping, no pressure, just genuine understanding and respect for your needs. So there you have it, folks, the recipe for building those deep, meaningful friendships we all crave. It's not rocket science, but it's also not super easy. It takes effort, vulnerability, putting yourself out there, and a genuine desire to connect with others on a deeper level. But trust me, the rewards are more than worth it. And speaking of connecting, did you know that improving your communication and social skills can have a huge impact on both your personal and professional life? It's true. Strong communication skills can lead to better job opportunities, stronger relationships, and even increased confidence. That's where Explearning Academy comes in. We're a professional development platform dedicated to helping you level up your communication game. Through targeted practice in our small group coaching program and live feedback sessions, not to mention the whole self-study program that we have available to you, replete with challenges, web courses, modules, lessons, quests, quizzes, everything in between. You'll also get personalized guidance you need to become a more effective communicator. You'll learn how to express yourself clearly, build rapport with others, and navigate those tricky social situations with ease. So head on over to academy.explearning.co to learn more and start your journey to becoming a communication pro. Now let's turn the tables and hear from you. What traits do you value most in your own friendships? Do you cherish a friend who's always there to lend a listening ear? Someone who always has your back? Or maybe a friend that you can always count on to make you laugh until your sides hurt? Let's chat about it in the comments down below. Share your thoughts, experiences, and maybe even a story or two about those special people in your life who make your life a little brighter. And hey, if you found this video helpful or even just mildly entertaining, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel and follow our podcast for more insights on building those awesome relationships we all crave. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll catch you in the next one. Happy exploring, everyone.